Hi, this is Jim Starkweather, the publisher of Kitmaker Network and Armorama.com, and welcome to another episode of Cracking the Box. Today we've got for you a new kit coming out from Tamiya. It is a rebox kit of an older Italeri release, but this is going to include some Tamiya parts, and some retooled parts are included as well on here, it notes. So if you're a fan of the Chaffee, the M24 Chaffee, this is one of the few games in town these days of this kit. I believe there have been a few other releases, either AFP Club or somebody along those lines. Maybe a Dragon release? I can't remember. So please feel free to correct me in the comment section if you know. This kit includes a metal gun barrel and assemble type tracks, or individual track links as we like to call them usually. Again, originally this is part of the Tamiya Italeri alliance. They've been releasing kits or in cooperation with each other for many years, going back decades, I believe. So this is nothing new for Tamiya. People have been making comments about these types of kits, but to be honest, you're talking about the difference between the Asian market versus the European market, and for Tamiya and Italeri, this is just a way for them to kind of cooperate on kits that they feel are well suited or match each other well. Of course, then the United States is kind of a little bit kind of in the mishmash middle, where we look at it like, well, is it a Tamiya kit or is it an Italeri kit? And creates some confusion on our end, but yeah, I don't think that they receive them the same way over there. So at least in Asia, anyways, or in Japan. All right, well, let's go ahead and crack this baby open. We've got some stuff on the side here, which includes markings for a Unit Unknown Germany, January 1945. I always like that Unit Unknown. But yeah, there's some markings there. And on the other side, we've got some of the external bedrolls and things like that must be included with the kit. So that's a nice photo there of the finished model, which has lots of glare on it. And that's not really helping. All right, well, so right off the bat, you can see that it's got a large bundle of items here. Country of origin, Italy. So this is the pack that came right from Italy, probably, I'm assuming, with this as well. Or maybe not, because this actually has the metal barrel in it, so it's possible this is one of the new parts. We'll see. And then they have a bag here. This one is, I think, Tamiya parts, and then we have the individual track links, which are large. I'm not sure the origin of those, but let's go ahead and take a quick look first at the hull. Actually, let's start with the hull. Get this open. I'm gonna guess, because this doesn't have a stapled bag, that probably this is origin Italeri. They haven't date marked or marked the, or have they? Hold on. Thought I might have seen some lettering there, but no, it's just yeah. There's no markings on this, but I'm going to guess that maybe this might be one of the retooled parts, mainly because it seems like manufacturers have been going back to hulls and reworking the bottoms. You don't get the plain bottoms. I can actually see some welding, some weld marks going on with this in the center there. So that could be one of the redone parts, and no way to tell, of course, because there's no date markings other than comparing it to other previous releases. The barrel is definitely nice. It has a hollowed out section here. I'll go ahead and try to get it out so I can give you a better look at it. The turned aluminum barrel does have a opening there at the end. It's got the, what do you call the part? I mean, obviously this is a solid barrel. Why? It must have been for overheating and so forth that they thickened the area at the end, because it's not what we'd call a muzzle brick, obviously, but it has a thickened portion at the end of the barrel, which I'm guessing is for durability reasons or something. But yeah, definitely some nice work there on the barrel. Go ahead and open this bunch of parts from. I'm curious, actually, now that I think about it, what does the box say for country of origin? The box says made in Italy, so maybe this whole box did come from Italy. Or maybe they just have to, being that a majority of the kit is made in Italy, that's what they have to put on the box. I believe that's actually the way it works. All right, so I had the Italeri release of this Chaffee way back. I don't have it anymore. I don't believe. Nope. Looking up there at my my old kits, I don't see it. I believe I made it was the issue. So, or did I make it? Because I don't actually remember finding it in my cache of kits either. But either way, yeah, I either had it at one point, or I wanted it. One of those two things. Some nice detail on this. Again, there's a little bit of I can see some weld detail on the top of the turret. There'll be some up close photos towards the end of this review, so you can kind of check those out if you'd like. Some interesting, like almost like a splash mark there from production on that issue. I don't know if you can, there we go. Can you kind of see that? But there's some good detail here. You know, some of the bars for the internal loader bars and stuff, I think. Doesn't that go on the inside? Yeah. There's definitely some internal detail. They're showing some of the gun breech opening areas there. I don't know if it's full detail. It doesn't look like it might be, but we'll see on the instructions. The top of the hull here. I wouldn't say this is, you know, this is definitely not up like 21st century kind of mold detail, but it's certainly, you know, end of 20th century. So it's probably definitely maybe the 90s. It could be the 80s version. I'm not sure. I'll try to do some checking on that and see. Road wheels, some of the fender skirting, lots of the small detail pieces like the grab handles here. You can see up close there. And of course all the road gear, some fuel cans. Let's move on to these tracks because these look really interesting. No markings on these. 6502 is the number on this one, so I'm assuming that's maybe a release of a kit. Doesn't seem like there's a lot of them. I guess that's going to make full tracks. Well, the bottom track section obviously is not is all assembled for you. So there's a bottom track section, and then I guess you assemble all the remainder. But yeah, no, I was hoping for maybe some production marks on the plastic, but no, doesn't want to cooperate with me. Oh, never. So this is a Tamiya decal sheet. Can't really read the date there. Is it 2015? Yeah, 2015. So a new decal sheet for this specific release of the Chaffee. And that just leaves the other bag, which includes some various. Now this is a Tamiya bag. You can tell because it's got the staples. So obviously a release of probably one of their accessory kits, the fuel drums, the jerry cans, the stowage. Let's see if we can find a date on this one. 1996, I believe that's 96 or 98, one of the two. And includes one figure in part X here, which is mostly ammo crates. And this one is a 2001 release. And the 50 cal machine gun, which I believe is the same one we just saw in the Sherman release, because I just did that one yesterday, and visually it looks just like it. And I don't see a date on that one. I see, yep, it's one of those ones that's like, well, we're going to release this so much less. Oh, actually, there's a date down here. Come on, camera. 1998. Now, did the one on the other one say 1998? I have to look at that for a second. Oh, yeah, it is the same one. All right. Well, that answers that. Okay. So that just leaves a instruction sheet. And this is obviously a trumpeter done sheet. Fold out type sheet. Oh, actually, no, it's a turn page sheet. It's a book. All right, so they do it in step by steps, obviously, for going over recommended tools and so forth, showing you the track assembly. So it is, like I said, a lower track fully assembled, and then upper tracks and curved areas put together link by link. Probably not a bad way to do it. I mean, usually, obviously, the bottom section you're not going to see. I think most modelers prefer to have it all the way around, but for any kind of scenario they want to do. There's the gun, internal gun pieces going together, so that does have a little bit of detail there that you can see through a hatch or something. 50 cal machine gun. So the machine gun, obviously, the add-on fuel drums, the other equipment. I'm not sure where he'd put the fuel drums on this, but obviously the add-on stowage and things like that, and jerry cans and so forth that's all the Tamiya parts. The rest are going to be all Italeri, and probably have been re-released much earlier. I'm gonna date that kit definitely probably in the 80s or 90s. So I believe that is the original, if it hasn't been slightly updated or something. But again, feel free to correct me in the comment section if you know more about the dates on the Italeri Chaffee release. So I hope you enjoyed that. Let's go ahead and take a look at some detailed photos, and then we'll come back and conclude. Alrighty, well, I hope you enjoyed the up-close photos of the parts for the M24 Chaffee release by Tamiya and Italeri. This kit should be out probably within a month or so, maybe time for Christmas. If you're interested in doing it, I think it'll still build into a nice Chaffee. I'm not sure what the price point will be. The price point suggested on the box is 3,500 yen as a retail price base point. In other words, we're like a starting point. It'll probably be available for much lower than that. So 3,500 yen compared to, say, what is the price on the Easy 8? The Easy 8, 3,600 yen. So yeah, not even just 600 more than that one, and that's a new tool kit. So I'm not quite sure that's fair, to be honest. Although on the other hand, the figures that I just looked at are 1,200 yen. So 1,200 and 1,200 is 2,400, and another 1,200 would be 3,600. So I think this is worth more than 3 figure kits. But yeah. Pricing, you never know with Tamiya, like what you're going to find actually in your local stores or online. So just take that with a grain of salt, the 3,500. And we'd like to thank again Tamiya USA for sending us this sample and keeping us rolling and going in Tamiya samples. We're very happy about that, seeing what new stuff is coming out, as well as what re-release and retooled rebox stuff is coming out from them. If you're interested in doing a sample like this for a build review or build feature, please contact us. You can reach us via the available samples sheet there, has the information on it, which is linked on our homepage underneath the reviews section. Please leave any comments or feedback that you have, and make sure to give us a like or a thumbs up if that's if you liked this video, or if you want to see more like it. And we'll see you next time on Cracking the Box.